And welcome back to Warden Stadium, the home of the TFA Royals, and we're glad to be back home here. I'm Jake Stoop alongside Trevor Anderson, and welcome to the broadcast booth. And if you're married to Max Preps, you'll look at St. James and say, okay, they're outside the top 800. You know, they stand no shot against TFA. But they beat Hun, like you said, by 2 touchdowns, 16 points to be exact. And they're inside the top 250 schools. And so if you do the math, they're likely a top 200 team in the nation, but their rankings are a little skewed because they're outside the top 800 in their first season.
Yeah, they are. But, you know, you never know exactly what you have until you play a really, really good team like TFA.
Right.
You know, you start finding out what's happening in the trenches, right? They've been prolific at throwing the football this year. Let's see if they can't get the few, passes off, some of those big passes that have made them successful this year. Let's see if they have the time to get those off. If they do, they're going to be pretty successful tonight. But if not, then you're going to realize that there's actually levels to this thing.
And Dillard looking right. It's a design run over the left side, and he's swallowed up in the backfield. Tackled by number 54, Sean Tyler II. Slot man in motion. Another handoff with the middle to Cobb, bouncing and breaking free. 25-20 inside the red zone and still on his feet, but finally dragged down at the 5 from behind. On the tackle was Jamarick Smith, but not before a Cobb rush of 25+. Back to pass for Dillard. He's got to get out of it. Avoid the back of the end zone. Avoids the defender and on his feet. Past the 10. Cut to the middle. He could go. Wow. A couple men to beat. Past midfield for Dillard. Inside the 30. And TFA is he? Did he get there?
What?
Yes, he's down at the 1. Brian Dillard takes it 98. Snap is taken. Handoff McCray at the 1, and he'll fight into the end zone. Touchdown for the senior on senior night. He got the first touchdown in the Venice game. This time opens up the scoring at home. A good defensive stand for TFA. Keeps him at a goose egg. Snap to Carter. Looking right. And it's intercepted. The screen pass was attempted to be a tunnel on the right. And Danny Odom stuck in there. Second down and goal from the 2. Handoff to McCray. Can he get his second? Yes, he can. Touchdown, TFA. So far, he's done his damage on the ground, rather. And there you go. That's picked by Odom on the far side. Oh, my goodness. Odom read it like a book. That's 5 picks in the last 3 games. Wow. Landon Holly design run up the middle. He's using his legs. 20, makes the defender miss and tackled inside the 10-yard line. We're talking about Dillard's legs. There's Holly's. Play action pass started over the middle, past the 40, 45, past midfield, inside TFA territory. What a play there for the Strivers. On the reception is Tyson Washington. That's the only, I think, bad thing that's happened in Overton's career overall. It has been fantastic as a coach as Cobb takes it up the middle, spinning for a first down. Ball is out, still on the ground and recovered by TFA at the last second. That was Jamarick Smith who recovered it from the safety spot. Saw it on the ground, picked it up, and that's the 3rd turnover of this first half for St. James. He'll slide over to the right tackle spot. Jadion Jackson right behind him. Handoff up the middle. McCray again. He'll get his 3rd. 3 rushing touchdowns for the senior going to Pitt.
It's been successful.
Play action. Over the middle. Caught. 30 inside the 25. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he'll get to the end zone. What a play. Jaden Kitchens, the future Maryland Terrapin, gets the first score of the game for St. James. They will stick with the 2-point try. Handoff. It's an end around. Going to the far side is Bridge, and he'll walk in for the 2-point conversion. Correction, that was Josiah Teasley, the Virginia commit, 3-star. They're down in 9. Back to pass, looking near side. He's throwing on the fade route for Williams Jr. Caught in stride. Touchdown, TFA. Williams Jr. and Brian Dillard connect for 48 yards. Carter going through his progressions, goes far side over the head of David Coleman. And what a grab on the far side by Kitchens.
Man.
He got up, and that's a catch on Sundays. Got 2 feet in bounds. Handoff up the middle, trying to spin for 2. No signal yet, and they give it to him. The 2-point conversion goes,
And Bam always has a smile on his face. He's always super hard worker. I've seen him in the mornings, early mornings, before the sun comes up, the weight room workouts in the offseason in the summer. But he's one of those players that when you take him off the field, you realize he's not there. And that's the kind of energy and effort that he's going to bring to Coach Heupel when he gets to Tennessee.
And he absolutely sticks to his defenders. But let's take a look at some of his numbers and his stats that he's been putting up on the field this year. Again, committed to Tennessee. He's been a starter for 2 years now. Started as a sophomore, a 3-star recruit by 24/7 Sports, the number 37 player in Florida in the 2027 class. Also another note, recruited by Willie Martinez, who also recruited Richie Grant, Alontae Taylor, and Cam Sutton, some really big names to go play in the NFL. So when you're talking about spot and talent, that's certainly a guy who could do it. Yes, and although they've given up some big plays up the middle, Devin Jackson, Danny Odom, David Coleman, who committed to Wake Forest today, alongside Bam Whitfield. I mean, the secondary is lethal, and they've played well this year. We've got about 5 minutes till we get to second half action here from Orlando, Florida. Again, I'm Jake Stoop, alongside Trevor Anderson. Thank you for joining us. And on the other side, St. James has the first possession of the half. So far on the season, STJ only allowing 11.5 points per game. First Academy posting 33 right now. Big 4th down and 1 here.
Still an off coverage up top.
7 rush. Dillard over the middle. Jackson caught. Trucks the defender. 10, 5, touchdown. J.D. Jackson. Feel bad for his head. He's getting hit by everybody right now. Holly is the quarterback. Thrown out to the far side on a little go route. Wow. And incomplete. Was it picked? I think it was picked. What a play there for St. James.
Incredible.
That's Aaron Hart, the senior corner. It hit McCray in the hands, but Hart just took it away. 2nd down and goal from the 5 this time. Loss of 4. Carter. Rolling out to the left. Thrown and caught. Washington gets in the end zone. Add 6 points to the St. James total. 3 wide out with Powell in the backfield. Back to pass. Scrambling again, trying to find Brian Williams Jr. He does so, but it's late and picked. Going the other way is St. James. Kamani Bridge. Another turnover for TFA. It wasn't play action. Over to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown on the back end. That was Jaden Kitchens for his 2nd score of the game. The senior wide receiver giving him 6 more.
A little more aggressive than they need to be.
They got to the quarterback, though. Dillard steps up, tries to get rid of it. It's a fumble on the play. Scramble for it at the 30. St. James saying they have it, and they do. They'll take over inside the TFA 35-yard line. 4th down and 1. 3 tight ends, 2 wide outs and a back. Kitchens in motion. Handoff to him on the sweep. He looked like he was going to throw it, but he'll get thrown down instead. TFA with a huge play to get possession back with just less than 4 to go. 3 wide. Powell, design run for Dillard, and he's brought down. Kelvin Taylor wasn't letting him go that time. Loss of 4 yards. Empty set, 5 wide.
No big plays here.
Carter back to pass. TFA rushes 3, thrown over the middle, and it's caught. Thompson, 30, 20. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Connor Thompson goes for 72 and a score. St. James has come all the way back. Holly looks left this time. Throws deep on the comeback for Williams Jr. A pro-style catch for 20 yards. The Alabama commit continues to do damage. Holly rolls right, throws right. Dillard. They're not starting him at quarterback this possession, but he'll have a grab of his own. 3rd down and 4. Holly looking left. Got to scramble. Still going, and he gets tackled for a sack. Josiah Perry forces TFA to call a timeout. 4th down and long coming up for the Royals. Big play here for Landon Holly in this offense. Holly takes a snap. Looking left, he's got time. Delivers a strike over the middle, and it's incomplete for Dillard. The St. James sideline goes bonkers. They have completed the comeback and will walk out of Orlando with a huge dub on the road to stay undefeated And that'll be a wrap from Orlando, Florida. For Trevor Anderson, sideline reporter Presley Sorensen, sideline assistant Hannah Schick, our camera operators Karina Govind and Dane Heimer, scoreboard operator Zach Winfield. I'm Jake Stoop. Good night from Orlando, Florida. St. James with a huge comeback and a statement win on the road.